Well, it may seem like a long time since the Iraq War, but with a resurgence of American airstrikes on Iraqi soil this month, not to mention the recent conflict between Israel and Gaza, the notion of war and its place in our society is once again a hotly debated topic. But now a hugely successful Broadway play is coming to Cape Town and Johannesburg, and it's called The Vertical Hour, and it focuses on the implications of war in our private lives and public politics. With us in studio, three of the lead actors of this incredibly powerful play, Michael Richard, Jackie Rents, and Sinako Zozufa, are here in studio to tell us more. Now, I must tell you, when I heard that you guys were going to be in studio, I was so excited because this is a play that I want to see. Firstly, good morning and welcome
Good morning.
to
Thank you.
Expresso. So, Michael, let's get into it. The play does kind of touch on war. There's some context of it, but it really is about relationships.
That's right. You know, the debate that's in the play is about the war in terms of who was responsible for it and the justification of it. Yeah. But the meat of the play is about people dealing with major trauma that's happened in their lives. Yeah. I play a doctor who's something terrible's happened to him, and he's kind of withdrawn from the world. Jackie's the girlfriend of my son, who comes to visit me on the Welsh hillsides, and the three of us have this extraordinary relationship. And what uncovers is what's happened to these people. It's about the people, what happens to them, what they're running away from, what they're living with. And my meeting with her, who's this incredibly vivacious, intelligent, vital woman, changes me and is cathartic for my character.
Wonderful. Now, Sinako, tell us a little bit more about your character. We know who Michael plays. Tell us about you.
Well, my character's name is Terry, and she's one of Nadia's students. Yeah. And she basically represents the born frees and the new generation and their take on public politics and what's going on in the world today. You know, she basically wants to give up on political studies, and it's influenced by, you know, the breakup with her boyfriend. And her lecturer says, well, we can't just give up, you know, and that's the point of the scene that we have, is that the youth is the future, and if we're the future, then we can't give up. Yeah.
And Jackie, your character, I know that you play a journalist or an ex-journalist.
Yes, I play Nadia Bly. She's a former journalist, a war correspondent who reported on the Balkan Wars and, you know, all over the show, and who's subsequently gone into lecturing at Yale University, political studies. And it's really also about, you know, her journey. She goes to England to visit her boyfriend's father, Oliver, and it's really about, you know, the point of departure is war and politics and that kind of thing, but it really is about the inner politics and, you know, the politics of relationships and things like that, and also her catharsis from meeting him and being revealed to herself through this meeting.
That's so powerful. Michael, who should go and watch this play?
Anybody who's interested in intelligent theatre, anybody who's interested in theatre at all, actually, because it's an incredibly delicate, intelligent, witty, and insightful play.
That's powerful. Somebody said to me the other day, and that's why I believe that this is so important, that South Africans should come and see it. He said, you know what, Leigh-anne, hurt people. And it's interesting to see how we come back from that and how we rebuild ourselves and how we rebuild relationships. So thank you so much for being here. Where can we come and see The Vertical Hour?
In Cape Town at the Theatre on the Bay.
Wonderful.
And then in Johannesburg at Monte Cassino Studio Theatre.
Wonderful stuff.
At Peter Terrine's Monte Cassino.
I will definitely be there. That's awesome. And I know that it's going to be fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
for having us. And we'll definitely be seeing you on stage as well. Well, that's absolutely awesome. You can catch The Vertical Hour at Theatre on the Bay in Cape Town, the 10th to the 27th of September. And then, of course, also at Monte Cassino Theatre in Johannesburg from the 1st of October to the 8th of November. Do not miss it. It is really incredible. But you know what else is incredible? Love is incredible. And we celebrated Marriage Week last week. And a very interesting thing has been brought to South Africa. It's called the Love Bridge in Pretoria.